Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing great. It's been a long time since I had a video update or live, but yeah, life is life. A lot of stuff to do. Try to keep you up to date on my view on Bitcoin as much as possible. Yeah, I wanted to do a bit more of a summarize up on everything height and time wise arguments. Well, mainly for bull runs, but maybe look at the counter argument we could have. Which, to be honest, I'm struggling to find a lot of compelling bear case right now, at least at the level we are. So, yeah, I will do another video this week. Again, maybe a bit more structured. Well, I wanted to do something today already. So first thing first, we did close the week obviously above our resistance, a significant level I've been looking for, and to be fair, everybody have been looking for, right? It was for me mainly based on the count, while the idea is that we'll have a complete impulse from October low last year to summer highs this year, or intermediate high here with a flat correction here. That's why that 32K was really important. Adding to that, the fact that we had the anchor VWAP from the all-time high, lining up with, in fact, anchor VWAP from COVID crash here, aligning with a simple SR flip level that everybody can see. We did claim that we closed significantly above. We have been seeing increase in volume slightly, at least. Yeah, it's a break on the contracting volume we have been seeing during the uptrend here since the capitulation last year, and now we are seeing volume, well, interest showing up as we are going back into a strong rise. So yeah, for me that's a for once. There's never certainty, of course, but everything that I can see on the high time frame is telling me that we are going higher. It's kind of a minimum target of the supply around 50K here. You know, for idea of maybe a corrective ABC up. We can look at the 1-1 extension, in fact, on the log scale, that we gonna be pretty much in confluence with that, or 161.8 on linear scale. So that can be the most convincing bearish idea I can see right now. So it would still be to go significantly higher into the 50K and see if really we got rejection supply and not that much volume, organic volume growing with a trend, but rather aggressive distribution up there, right? Could be a scenario, but my 2 cents is rather more that we are going to the new bull run right now, right? Well, that was the level. It is claimed. We claim as well RSI resistances here. So for me, we are trending back above the 200 weekly moving average, SMA and EMA that we didn't, in fact, lost this time. We are trading well above the 200 daily as well, I suppose. So, you know, we are in a bull trend. It's pretty straightforward. Now, what I will say is simply, should we get back below 31K, 30K? obviously this become a bull trap then. I don't see reason to be trading that right now, but should we lose this crucial level, for sure I will reassess my position at that time. Until then, I don't see reason for. An interesting fact is, I was looking at all the correlations here. Well, the stock market that have had a rather weak price action, so now we are getting recovery as we got a potentially complete impulse here. I'm looking for a lower high still. It was the important level of October low here, where we had the potential for a corrective move here. Should this get lost, well, then we are more into a impulsive move down. There's always an alternative. We'll see if we start to see more strengths and reclaim of the 4,400 here. We'll see, maybe we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an ABC, but yeah, that's not my view. What I see is concern on the market due to the geopolitical situation right now, and Bitcoin having inverse correlation with that, while gold is also into a rather bull trend, right? I think it is into a subwave 4 here, not looking to short anything on gold, but yeah, might have some retrace at some point or a higher consolidation. All that to say that, yeah, market seems to be leaning toward, well, strong assets in period of uncertainty. And after 15 years, Bitcoin seems to become a serious candidate to be an edge asset. So, pretty bullish on Bitcoin, of course. I've been looking at an interesting fractal that I've showed last week. Yeah, last week. Where I was seeing this, similar behaviors that we've seen into 2019-20 here. Time wasn't not exactly the same, but especially for the corrective red zone here. But we have a extremely similar capitulation event at the low here. Similar range, uptrend, aggressive corrective move into some kind of black swan event, and aggressive price backup here, which I've been comparing to the black swan event, quote unquote, banking crisis and aggressive rise back of Bitcoin. So it's not the same scale, but like kind of the same or similar characteristic here. And so that maybe a bit late, but before we start to break out, I was seeing this slow uprise that we had over September, October here, with rather low volume. And I say, if we are going for a break, well, volume can come at that time. It's just rising on low available liquidity and maybe low interest overall, even from buyers, at least from the crowd one. But showing a breakout here would bring back interest, and we could see increase in volume, which we are seeing right now. Right, so similar situation after consolidation, but up down, and slow grind up into low volume until we get an increase in volume. So I believe we are in this moment right now, basically. That's why I've been looking for a upsloping consolidation, which so far it's looking like it is following it, right? So I'm rather looking for higher high here on the 4 hour. Now it's not because fractal is playing rather nicely that it have to follow exactly the same path. At some point it's got to break down. But yeah, I don't see reason to be waiting for liquidity below or 4 hour lows here, basically. Can see a rise and come back still, so I'm gonna still be looking to keep profit. Maybe I will try to catch some short and long again, be looking at sloping consolidation, probably. In terms of count, things are not necessarily that views yet, especially because of the move we had. Well, especially that one, that kind of breaking the structure, not giving a clear count on that. So yeah, here's a valid ID. Don't remember who has that ID initially, but yeah, expanding diagonal here as a potential wave 1, aggressive pullback on the fake news as a wave 2, and then again here we have such shallow pullback on a pricing that making a count with a lot of confidence is not necessarily that much easy here, but we have 5-way structure, so why not a 1-2 here, and this potentially as a third wave. In fact, third wave probably finished here with a truncated fifth on derivative. So thinking that we are into a fourth wave. Now, it might be more extension, where it's gonna be really hard to say here. I'm not sure that time frame count is that much important right now. More important is, well, looking to follow the trend and looking for nice positioning, right? We can look at lower time frame where we have contraction after expansion. Contraction makes sense into wave 4 here. But obviously you can see how this count's not gonna bring us to crazy bull run targets here yet. At least if I follow this, because here I'm following 1, 2 potentially target of 160.18 for the third here. Sorry, there's another one, another count here. So, that could work, in fact, for the 50K target. We reassess depending how it behaves. At the same time, when if I think back about this here, we know that we have a 1, 2 here, and we went into a third. So looking back on the count here, you're gonna have overextension here on the lower time frame fifth. So focusing too much on the lower time frame, on the mid time frame, doesn't necessarily make sense. But here we probably have a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, going to 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, etc. Till we enter into a bigger 4, into a bigger fifth, into a bigger 4. Well, that's why I want to take the time to really grasp every sensible count here and come back with another video on that. But yeah, otherwise we have a succession of 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, the problematic is how we count this. Here I'm suggesting maybe this is a 3, 4, and 5 here, so that make a very small wave 2. We'll see. We could also be looking at something like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, having a still this same idea of a upsloping consolidation, or we you know, we could take liquidity here. It's not an invalidation. And maybe we work on a bigger 1 and 2 here. There's so much possibility that at point, not necessarily, it's almost 10%, I think. On the lower time frame, I've been looking at, well, a triangle because we have price contraction. Not that one, just contract. The idea of a triangle 4-way-4, so looking for targets. Well, at least a high here at 35,300. I think we can go higher. Ideally, we get liquidity above derivative high here. At least I'm still looking at Bybit, but it's similar on most exchange. So around 36,750. I'll be happy to unload a bit of long here and there. Question is the triangle finished or not? Do anyone guess? You know, for now we have again price contraction. So at some point, if we start to rise above here, above point D, well, at that point, most likely, and said the triangle is finished and wave E was finished here. You know, it can be finished as a triangle A, B, C, D, E here. It would be wave E. It won't try to beat my retracement target, but as I am unsure what wave 4 it is, you know, retracement can be different and maybe it's a lower degree wave 4. What was that to say? Should we come back here, I will be happily loading more longs. Probably be looking to defending that low. Should we sweep the lows and have direction? Well, maybe a position at that point, but we'll see in due time, right? Of course, well, not of course, but I wouldn't want to see a move basically below 32,400 here. If we're going for this liquidity, I'm not gonna take this as an invalidation of my view here, as long as we get reaction. Still a 50% retrace, is still a liquidity level at 32,500. I rather not see it, at least not right now. And I say at least not right now. If we get another wave up and after we get an aggressive move down, that could be a nice flush to be looking for. Probably I will be looking still for higher low, but yeah. Right now, right here, I rather see this higher low structure hold. Because, well, we are supposed to be into a bull run here, so into a third wave, so people waiting for dips should be front run. And that, even if the market seems to be rather bullish right now, sentiment, I mean, that doesn't mean that everybody is positioned well as they want. It's not because everybody say they are bullish or the sentiment data say that it's greedy, that everybody is positioned. Maybe people are waiting still deep to have, I don't know, beta invalidation or whatever. And so that kind of move, aggressive, can lead to still FOMO buying, chasing price, and can give us another corrective move. And approach it as it is. We have a range, we have a few levels. Looking obviously at the level here, I'm not looking to short here, but taking profit now. And we have the high of the week above here. And obviously, yeah, there is stop losses below these lows. Can be worth watching. At least I will keep an alarm here. I say I rather see aggressive strength here and retrace coming up as much aggressively out of a move up first, right? Not letting easy short, slow consolidation, having you move down. That's what I want to see. Aggressive price. So I think that's sum up what I wanted to say to you today. Hope that was somehow helpful. I will come back hopefully tomorrow with something a bit more consistent. Thanks for watching and see you very soon. Bye bye.